Oh, good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. 7 people that's in here. I literally expected. Oh my goodness, I literally expected more people to be in here by now. I literally expected. So I'm wondering, because no one said good morning or anything, and this is a case. This is a case where it's never happened before. So I'm wondering if maybe I did something wrong when I set everything up and then left the live or whatever, to do what I was doing. So I'm wondering if my audio is okay. Is everything set up? Because literally, dang, I might have missed something. Because, like I said, literally, I see the numbers. I see that there is people that's listening, but no one has said anything as of yet. Okay, so I'm wondering, should I end the live and come back just to make sure? Just to make sure, because I ain't with talking to no. I ain't with just looking at no phone. And I don't see nobody. So I might have. Hey Tequila girl, it ain't no good afternoon. Girl, it ain't even afternoon yet. It's morning time. It's morning time. But thank you for dropping up in here to let me know that somebody can hear me. They let me know that y'all can hear. Yeah, but it ain't afternoon. It ain't afternoon. And according to where you coming from, Tequila, right? Yeah, it ain't afternoon yet. Yeah. So let me fix this door, y'all. Ooh, I guess it is. It's the first of the month. Get them checks and come on. Because it's the first of the month. Everybody them direct deposits done hit. I'm just saying. People that's getting them checks, okay? The money's done hit, honey. So people that say work, it's Friday too. It's payday. And it's the first of the month. Oh, so you already know it's some people like, honey, yeah, counting up their bills, what they got to do with their money, all type of stuff, honey, yeah. And that's probably why literally, ain't nobody up in here like that because, honey, ain't nobody got time for YouTube. Not when they got money and stuff. They checking to see if it's done hit, see if that paycheck done hit. Y'all know how it go. This is life, okay? Y'all know how it go. Y'all know how it go. Now, of course, y'all, we got Tequila up in here. Tequila Kirkpatrick is in the house. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to everybody else. If you're listening, good morning to you. If you made it to work, you in your bed, you opened your eyes this morning. Hallelujah. Thank ya. Okay, you done got your first blessing of the day. Hope y'all get many more because it's the first of the month and it's Friday. It's a good day. Shoot, it's a good day to be a good day. Like, period. It's a good day to be a good day. Now, y'all, let me just start off. Okay, because, of course, we got, I forgot. Hey, let me see. Hey, That's a shame. But literally, y'all know, I don't care what I say. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Okay, I don't care how you try to, hide, how you try to, like name the whatever. Everybody know, you know what I'm saying? Because, honey, we got people running to the principal office. We got people telling. Honey, we at the same time we got people listening to your commentary. You know what I'm saying? Trying to literally, still trying to spin the narrative. Still trying to spin. Fishing on the dock of the bay. And wondering why they still talking about me. So I'm gonna go and strike. Sitting on the dock of the bay. Y'all know TT Honey. I think I'm gonna start me a record later. Do me a demo or something. I'm gonna have to put a little thought into the bars. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a little thought into the bars and really make them like sound good and stuff. I'm just saying, that's when you think. That's when you think outside the box and you be thinking of different ways to elevate and come up. Okay? Now, y'all know I'm just, shooting the shit. I'm just shooting the shit and stuff. But, honey, we got some real commentary, y'all. We got some real commentary to talk about. Did I speak to them rooftop runners? The people over there all up in my petunias. Yeah, in my roses. Did I speak to them? If I didn't, good morning. Good morning. Yep. I know y'all listening, honey. Y'all listening. Swapping out, honey. Yeah, she thinks she know everything. I don't fuck with Brizzy. And I know you don't. But guess what? Brizzy ain't never scared. Y'all see, I ain't even say never. Brizzy ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. Honey, if I'm in the bushes, you best believe I'm coming out. If I feel like I got something to say, I'm coming out. Okay? Boom. I'm coming out. So, y'all, let me just tell y'all this. Okay, let me make this PSA right quick. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Now, y'all know, last night, honey, we was talking, we sure was. We was talking about this, forest fire, honey. YouTube, this section over here, we got a forest fire going on. So we need all the trucks. We need everybody that might have took that certification. Get some buckets, some water hoses, sprinklers. I don't care. Bring some water because it's a fire going on, honey. It's a fire going on, and you know I'm gonna be the captain. Like I got to be the captain. I got to be the captain of whatever club. But I mean, we doing. I'm gonna be the captain. Okay. Period. Point blank. Last night, y'all, we was literally talking, and I was telling y'all. I said, y'all, this, it just really, I mean, first of all, it don't make no sense to literally take somebody's commentary or people's commentary, spin it, you know what I'm saying, put it in that, that bowl where y'all seen where her was making a cake, and the cake had all kind of chicken grease droplets in it. I'm talking about roach dookie in it. I'm talking about, and then poured it in the day. I mean, a fresh bowl of batter. I tell, oh, Lord, have mercy. Lord, can you come and take the wheel? Now, I ain't going to ask you no more now. Come and take the wheel. Okay, now I'm a child of God. Now, you said, asking you shall receive. That's what I told him, y'all. You said asking you shall receive, and I'm asking you, can you take the wheel? Okay? Y'all know what he said. I already did, Brazzy. I already did, Kill. That's what he told me. And I said, okay, so you did. Okay, because, last night we was talking about how, these false strikes that was like put on my channel. Y'all know that false strike in them 2 videos that was removed. We was talking about that. And we was talking about how her is over there sitting on the dock of the bay. I mean, literally shoveling like she on the movie Life, on Chain Gang with them, okay, shoveling, digging a deeper hole, you know what I'm saying, and making video after video after video after video. When damn video, not one video, y'all, not one, because I'm going to go ahead and tell you, every single one, boo-boo, every single one, I do my due diligence. Every single one. I do my due diligence, and I ain't talking about hitting that report button, y'all. I'm literally showing where how she torn up behind being people talking. How she torn up behind this and that when all you see is mocking, you see laughing, you hear a sinister like a witch, okay? Like a witch. You hear that, you see that, you hear the bitch word, the whore word. You literally hear a lot of harassment going on, a lot of hateful commentary going on, a lot of threats to continue the abuse of this copyright act that was put in place, okay, to protect content creators, protect them under that act because of the type of commentary they might be doing, whether it's educating the people, check, whether it's news reporting, check. Y'all know with somebody out here doing that. Y'all already know I do educational, okay? I just have an educational flair to my commentary, okay? Check. We have people, let's see, research. I'm pretty sure it's somebody out there. Well, I gotta say me, because I do research. Check. I do research, okay? You have anything on my channel, and it's just like in my description. In the description that you can feel free to read today, it says, the entire Copyright Act is not broken down. It's not spent. It's exactly the way it is in the law. Okay? In the law. And so last night I was talking about that, and I was letting y'all know, like, if people could not do commentary under the Copyright Act of 1976, why in the hell do we have to add that? Why is there a description? Why is there a description saying under the law? Why is there a description saying that was, because it's literally in, if you are a YouTube partner, it's in your contract. That was put in place for content creators. Okay, that was put in place for reactors. That was put in place for whatever creation you may be doing. That Copyright Act was put in place for that, to protect us, to protect your commentary, right? So if you have a person that is abusing that, okay? We talked about the authority figures, y'all. We talked about people that's in, whether it's a CEO or teacher, or somebody that know they can doggone tell you what to do, or they can do assignments, or they abuse it. Point blank, period. And that's equivalent in this case. Her is abusing that system that is put in place. She literally says, "Oh, I'm creative. I'm." So you creative, but yet and still, the same Copyright Act of 1976, okay, that is protecting your commentary is also protecting our commentary. So you are able to take literally one channel holder, you're able to take their commentary and say that this commentary, okay, and put a strike on it and say that this commentary is literally in violation. And you made a false accusation, a false claim. Same way she made a false accusation on Bethany, okay, aka B-Love, okay, her husband. Same way she made all kind of false accusations before. I mean, everybody knows it. When I say attach, y'all, I don't mean just videos. I mean excerpts of her voice, literally. I mean, and of course, they already know that they done took 2 channels down, okay, because of community violations. YouTube already knows that. So everything is being attached, like literally. So this morning's commentary, y'all know how I do. We do our small talk and stuff. We kind of like, we are clearing the air, okay, again, like every time that we talk. First, we lay the foundation and we get the vibe, right? Because y'all know how the vibe is. Honey, Brezzy got on the bonnet. Brezzy got, excuse me, y'all. Can't you tell, girl? I got my hot cup of coffee right here. Okay, right here. Because y'all know the vibe. While y'all doing y'all work, I got to, help speed it up. Help speed it along so you can do a good job. Period. Point blank. Because, it's the same way with me. I ain't got time for the workplace drama. So I'm going to listen to somebody that really floats my boat. That I like, besides when I have like my Apple Music in my ear. No, today I'm in the mood to hear one of my favorite podcasters or my favorite channel holders, hear what they talking about, okay? So that's what I do. I throw them headphones in and I get it done. Boop, job is done. I ain't got to go back. Ain't nobody got to check behind me. And that's how it is for y'all too, okay? So today, y'all, that's what we doing, okay? Brad's about to take y'all to school, okay? We about to learn a lesson in fraud. We finna learn a lesson in fraud, okay? Now, when I talk about fraud, what you talk about, Bradzy? Honey, Kim, what is you talking about today? Girl, now you said you're taking us to school, and I am. And I am. So, honey, pull up a chair. Yeah. Honey, fix them things in your ear. Make sure they ain't slipping out or whatever you do. Hey, Chanel, good morning. Chanel said, I'm here. No gym today. About to listen and cook some bread. I know that's right. Girl, honey, taste them eggs while they still in the pan. When the cheese get nice, and if you put cheese in your eggs, when they get nice and runny. Oh, and here go a secret too, Chanel. When you... Her gonna take it. Oh, honey, she listening too. She love the zone, y'all. I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't know by now, every single video, every single live, y'all, you ain't nothing but a copycat. She be talking junk, y'all. She be talking junk, but I'm such a big copycat, right? I'm such a this and I'm such that and you the truth. I'm such a liar. You a truth telling all this and that. But every single video, honey, you don't never miss a beat. You never miss a beat without taking some of my words, my commentary, and or hashtags, etc., etc. Waffles and maple bacon. Oh, that sounds good. So she never misses a beat. But if that was the case, can you tell me why? Can you tell me why? Why you always mention what I talk about? I'm going to tell you why. Because at this point, you know ain't nobody. She knows, y'all. Ain't nobody copying off of her. What would they be copying off of? That's the question. What would they be copying off of? No one, nobody in all caps, y'all. Nobody is putting up that doggone dilapidated stuff that we be seeing. Okay? Nobody. Okay, of course, you know, it's some people out here that, honey, they can't bust a grape in a fruit fight, but, honey, they not about to fin. They're not finna come and go live and show every damn body. Come on now. They're not finna doggone, yep, it's some women out here, honey. Okay, well, you know, my light bill got to be paid, but, you know, I messed with such and such. Let me call him right quick. Boop. And y'all know what happens after that. But they're not fit to do it with, every Tom, Dick, and Dick's cousin, and then bring them and say, oh, this is a special guest. Who copying that? Okay? They're not fit to, women is not fit to come with their hair standing up all on top of their head, and then you see 2 and 3 bald spots. Who copying that? On top of that, y'all, who run into the chinks anymore to get their nails done and get acrylic put on top of them? Who copying that? Who copying them mother of the church colors? Who copying that? I'm talking about nail polish, y'all. Who copying that? Okay? This is how, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Boy, honey, I literally, I don't care what she might say. I steps on them toes. I'm talking about to something as minute. I can literally sit here and tell y'all, go back. Live stream. I'm talking about, how many? Let me just say 20. I can go back as far as 20 live streams ago, and I can tell y'all about that blue nail polish. Baby, ain't nobody rocking with nail polish no more that they got to go and buy. You go and get your nails done, and people out here using, what is it? Where they dip. I don't use that. I use where they dip. I use gel. But some people do use the dip where they dip their finger, okay? They use that. So, it works for some people, and some people have their cons about it. Boom, they don't use it. But I can go back. The point is, I can go back that far and talk about that Dollar General blue nail polish, okay, that she had. Boom. And I could, because, if it was not bought, what you got it for? It was sitting right there on the table. Y'all, come on now. So the point I'm trying to make is like literally everything that come up out of Brad's mouth, baby, it's the truth. Ain't no lie. Because it was there right beside the tissue. It was there. It was there. What you got it for? Who copying that? Nobody. 2025, baby. Huh? Chicks out here rocking long nails. Chicks out here getting nail sets, okay? And they ain't not from no Temu. No. Okay? And if they is going to get their nails done, girl, I'm just saying, nobody is doing acrylic. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period. It just makes no sense to say, I copy. Who? So we're talking about copying. Okay, we want to break everything down. Okay, we're talking about copying. Thank you, Chanel. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're talking about copying, and then sitting over there. I tell the truth. Y'all know this is facts. This is facts. Who you convincing? Who are you convincing, girl? You couldn't even convince none of them special guests. Okay, you couldn't even convince none of them men to come back, huh? For more. You couldn't convince mystery man to take you on a 5th date. 5-star. You couldn't even convince somebody to take you on a 5-star date. Come on, get with the program. Like I said last night, girl, get with the program, get it together, get, period, point blank. Okay? But you sitting here study trying. Oh, I'm going to shut that down. Ooh, I'm going to silence that. Yeah, y'all. It should be the end zone. It should be the end zone. See, that right there will let you know. Come on now. It'll let you know everything that you say. Everything that you're trying to convince people. Good morning, Sharonda. Good morning, girl. You trying to convince people that you are all that. When literally everybody knows that everything you're talking about is called projection. The things that you say, you try to project it. She try to project it on to somebody else when she's literally talking about herself. Everything that come out of her mouth, everything she talking about herself. Y'all, this brings me to another point. This brings me to a fact, y'all. You know how you go to school and you want to hear the truth. Yeah, most people, they like they teacher because, I like how she teach. Or if you in church, I like how that preacher, honey, he puts it down when he be doggone doing his sermons. When he be preaching, honey, he puts it down. I like him, this, that, and the third. So basically, that's what, people want to hear, okay? And so it's bringing me to this point. Y'all know what she doing, what her doing. Her deflecting. Her is deflecting. Her is trying to take the flashlight. Y'all know how I always talk about the flashlight? Y'all know how I always talk about, trying to take the light off of a topic, off of the real deal. You want to take the light off of that and try to get everybody, not somebody, get everybody to talking about that. Because you don't really want to talk about that. Y'all know what that is? That is that ass whooping. Period, point blank. Oh, honey, I guess so. Yeah, you got the streets on fire. Girl, bye. How she got the streets on fire? Well, and what streets is you talking about? What streets was that comment to talk about, y'all? Huh? I'm just saying, hey, good morning, Pixel. I'm just saying. What streets was that comment to talking about? Because in the streets, only thing she got on fire is that for JJ. Period, point blank. Okay? Girl, honey, if you don't, y'all, so back to what I was saying. It is deflection, y'all. It's deflection from what's really hitting, what's really got the sector on fire. The ambush. The ambush. Did y'all notice? Hold on, here it comes. Bless me. Bless me, bless me, bless me. The ambush, though. Did y'all notice that she was really going in, talking about, I'ma go and, y'all can do this and y'all can call that, da-da-da-da-da. And when it got to the point, she was like, I ain't got, literally just explain. I'm talking about, hey, Deanna, good morning. Y'all writing a paper. I was like, girl, what you doing this report for? What did you write? Girl, we is grown. We're not in school no more. If it's a lie, it's a lie. You ain't got to explain. I thought you been out here 10 years approximately. I thought you been out here since 2017. I thought you was the creme de la creme. Okay, y'all, I got to use that. I thought you this, that, and the third. Everybody was copying you and want to be like you. And, I thought a person they know it's rumors, a person that know they didn't do this, a person that knows this, that, and third, they're not going to do all that explaining. They're not going to do that. I seen a whole video and it was broke down. And it was all from the beginning to the end. It was just about explaining. Right? And it was telling, what happened. You got a full description of I guess, and I just want to ask y'all, it didn't make sense. Yes, people going to hear the lies and stuff, that's how, the views. But, at the end of the day, people want to hear what you going to say. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know people shaking their heads. They was laughing. Like, literally, y'all, I'm going to ask y'all got a chair that you can sit in and get banged up like that? Anybody got a chair that they just sit in and you literally, girl, honey, people that weigh 400 and 500 doggone pounds ain't in their house trying to sit on a chair, mate, like, okay, even if they is plastered, period. Girl, I done been plastered before. I done been plastered before. Everybody done been doggone plastered before. And they still, they might, dang, I ran into the end table. Or they might get a bruise or whatever the case may be. But they're not going to get effed up from their doggone head to the floor. Make it make sense, please. Anyway, so she, her was giving, trying to break that lie down. I mean, then she was referencing comments, referencing people's opinions. And people's opinions was saying, this, that, and the third. And no, I think, a man did. I mean, come on now. This is what people saying. Some people being facetious or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But boom, some things don't even need a reply. Some things don't even, if it sounds goofy, you don't have to reply to it. You just don't have to. And that's how I know that people got her warped. People got her really warped out here, y'all, period. Because you reacting to everything. That's why last night I said, you can't ignore me. You cannot. I'm like a magnet, boo. You can't ignore my words. Because you already know. If you ignored me so much, you literally would not listen to everything that I say. You would not be in my community tab so much. You got everybody else out here fooled and convinced. But baby, you ain't got me fooled and convinced. Girl, you talking about I'm up in your ass? Honey, how? I ain't up in your ass. I'm just doing what I do. I'm doing too much. Okay? I'm doing too much for the great of my channel. Period, point blank. Okay? So, for real, Chanel said, just mad and deflecting. It's okay to take an L. Right. It's okay to take an L because literally and truly, you knew it was coming. We been told you that. I'm going to keep it real. I might don't F with you. I might don't like you, but there's no denying that I did not tell you. Stay on your P's and Q's months ago. I told you months ago, the day you went in, the day we seen Lawrence slide into, we seen Lawrence slide to the bait and tackle shop. I let it be known then. Girl, honey, all the way back down there to Florida. I let it be known then with Lady. I let it be known then. And I don't even really mess with you too tight like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real because ambush, no. I don't want to see nobody ambush, but that's what you got. That's just, I told you. When Rock sat on that couch and he making all them threats, okay, them subliminal messages, and you sat there and you co-signed it, y'all, and she was smiling, looking like the mistress on that Diary of a Mad Black Woman. I told her, girl, they gonna get you, honey, and when they do, they gonna beat the brakes off of you. And it happened. And the reason I know, y'all, she said on the video where she literally was explaining everything, honey, she got to the point. Ambush? Kitty, come on now. I ain't got time to entertain. Go back to the ambush. Go back to that. She didn't explain it. Literally, but you explain everything else. You address every other comment. But when it comes to ambush, you only giving that 2 seconds. Now it's to Kitty. And we all know that anytime that she wants to hide something, that's what she do. We've seen it in the past and we've talked about it so many times. That's what she do. So boom, literally a smart person that implements active looking and active listening. There you go. Right there. That right there is the deflection that did happen. You can literally tell. Yep, they did. They did ambush her. She did get doggone jump. Literally, whatever the case may be. Okay? Mistress, do you mean to be her? No, mistress. I'm talking about in the movie Diary of a Mad Black Woman. When her husband, you remember he had the mistress and she came walking out behind him when he was putting his wife that's the only home she knew. He was dragging her out of that house and the mistress came walking out in the background. Boom. That's literally a correlation as to her sitting on the couch beside Rox. When Rox was making those threats, he was sending those. He was talking junk like he was a film that day. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's why I said mistress. Now we already know she's nobody's mistress. We already know that. Okay, nobody's mistress, baby. In all caps. Mistresses don't live like that. No, 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 no. Mistresses ain't squatting nowhere unless they squatting on the toilet. Okay? Period, point blank. Now, so if y'all got the gist of that, okay. Now when we was talking about deflection, let's go back to deflection for a minute, okay? Y'all got the gist of it. Okay, everybody already know. And that's literally why the striking happened. Okay, is because while they telling her, you got the streets on fire. Oh, she do. No, 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 no. If you think that she has the street, let me tell you something. If that's classic of a narcissist. That's what narcissists do. Narcissists do not care. They do not care. The attention, they want it. They like Seymour. Feed Miss Seymour. They just like that. Okay? Y'all remember that movie? Little Shop of Horrors? They're just like that. They don't care if the attention is good, positive, or negative. They don't care. A narcissist got to have all the attention. Y'all know a narcissist come in many kind of forms, honey. Yeah, a narcissist got to have it because the truth is the truth. Everybody knows. Yes, honey, you is classy. You is classy. You over there suffering with NPD, huh? Y'all, when I say you, y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? That's finesse, boo. That's finesse. See, now I can't even trust you, baby. I can't trust you. But it's not. The truth is not gonna stop. Okay, she want to silence the truth. The truth can't be silenced. Period. Point blank. I've been saying that for too long. The truth cannot be silenced. You can't shut the truth up. You cannot. The truth also can't trump. It cannot trump. Lies can't trump the truth. I said that backwards, y'all. Forgive me. Lies cannot trump the truth. Okay? Period. Point blank. And so the fact of the matter, y'all, in all caps, the fact of the matter is that the strike, for me, that's what has the sector on fire. Okay? Now, because she struck me. But it's only because she don't want to talk about, don't want to talk about the real issue. And the real issue, okay? The real issue is all them bumps, all them lumps, all them speed knots, okay? All them do. You coming looking like that, okay? Coming with your eyes shut. I'm just saying, you got a head full of, claim the Africans did them, head full of kitchen braids, okay? But your eye closed. You're showing bruises all on your leg. Got on a cast on your arm with somebody that literally popped that wrist in half. Ooh, child, honey. Reel it in, Brazzy. Reel it in. Reel it in. Don't, because y'all know when I give it a little bit of gas, honey, it'll get away from me. Oh, it'll get away from me. I'm just saying. Like, it'll get away from me. Videos to make, and again, with no creativity. I'm getting it to make. So if you do, and you got so much creativity, if her got so much creativity, and she got videos to make, why you still stuck on that? I'm just saying. If you're so creative, and you got videos to make, why are you still stuck on that? And here's my answer, okay? I'm definitely not a hater. I follow a lot of people with dope content. Chanel, we know. Girl, we know you ain't no hater. Honey, we know who the haters is. Ain't nobody sitting up worried about somebody being no doggone hater. Yes, haters do come, but most haters, they hide in the dark. They hide. Literally. They hide behind curtains. They throw rocks and they hide their hands. I told y'all that your biggest hater can be your best friend. She literally have told you for years that I'm your number one fan. Okay, I'm literally this, that, and the third. But no, in real life, y'all, I literally had to tell my daughter that, and I've been telling her. My daughter is number one. She's a number one. I'm talking about A1 hairstylist. She will literally, you go up in there, you looking like somebody else. But I promise you, when you come out, you are looking equivalent to a celebrity. Now that's a real celebrity, like for real. Okay, like for real. That's a real celebrity. Okay. Remember, I have told y'all, like, she's not, and she do. She specializes in, like, wigs and weaves, but she's not even working with cheap lace. No. She'll tell me, what? You ain't gonna do that, her. Ma, no. Well, why? We had this conversation one time. She was like, cause my name on that, Ma. My name on that. I'm not doing, no. She was like, I'm not doing that. No, you got to come with HD lace, Swiss lace. You got to come. If you want it to be looking good. No. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, no lie. When my daughter was pregnant with my very first grandchild, she was pregnant, the makeup department, or whatever you would call them, you know what I'm saying, but they wanted her to be the assistant on Love and Hip Hop, and she worked at the Ego beauty store that we have here, okay, in town. And on a stack of Bibles, they came there to speak with my daughter. But I mean, no, because she who was going with her? Who was going? She was pregnant too. I said I didn't let her go. You know what I'm saying? I didn't let her go. I mean, I'm not gonna add nothing to it. No, she ain't heard back from them or nothing like that. But a lot. I'm not gonna even say most, but a lot of her clients, they drive a great ways to get their hair done, like period, point blank, right here on YouTube, and this is a big channel. Them twins get their hair done in my daughter's seat, in my daughter chair. Okay, so Brother don't have to add fuel to no fire and be beefing nothing up and be beefing no lies. It's just something. When she was a little girl, I told her, honey, your friends ain't doing nothing. They literally coattail riders. They literally clout chasers. They're gonna be your friend until the time you make it. You really branch off and you make it, okay? And then you're gonna have some type of drama. And it's no secret with we was having a conversation about Shamia and Portia. Like all these years, Shamia, she claimed to be Portia's best friend. But on now, when I watch it, I'm not getting that vibe. I'm not getting the best friend vibe. And I've always told my daughter, because she just like Portia, honey. She literally just like her. She literally put you in the mind of her. I mean, literally body shape like her, her attitude, her face. She looked like, literally, she will literally remind you of Portia Williams, right? And so I used to tell her as a little girl, honey, your friends ain't hitting on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of her friends, I used to tell them, girl, close your legs. And they used to tell her, like, your mama, things that I could talk to. I can't talk to my mama about. I can talk to your mama about. And that's the type of mother that I was, especially when I was raising my jits, okay? I'm just saying. So to put that out there, y'all, as far as Chanel talking about haters and stuff, haters, they come in many forms. They do. Your haters can be your family, okay? We done talked about that. You know how your family, they're clapping down. Oh, I ain't got to, you got to send me that. Oh, I ain't even know. This, that, honey, you being new. Okay, you being new. You knew when I ain't had but like 100 subscribers. You knew then. You mean to tell me over the course of then, because it was a time when I only had 0 subscribers, y'all. Okay, it was a time. Now I'm heading into 10K. Okay, so you mean to tell me that you didn't know out of all these years, blood, sweat, and tears, literally, I have been excited, really excited about the growth of my channel, getting more subscribers. Honey, it's been haters out here that said, oh yeah, she buying subscribers, buying views. Like, they don't try to put all of that on me. Honey, what? You ain't got to do none of that. That's why last night I clearly, when I came to clear the air, I clearly said, girl, if you think I literally grew a channel up to almost approximately 10,000 subscribers, and I did it organically, I got approximately 5,000 subscribers just off of an interview, my first interview that wasn't even hitting, that it wasn't A1 at all, but I was being real raw. Okay, if you think that I did that then, what you think I'm gonna do now with more expertise, more experience? What you think now? Why you think I done had offers, what they call endorsement offers? Why do you think I have had Hey Bud Skincare? Why you think I had to do that little mini commercial from them? And that was my first time, y'all. Okay? You think them people would have reached out? You think them people, if I was that dinosaur, huh? You think they want somebody that look like a doggone dinosaur, huh, to endorse their product that you literally use on your face, girl? Ha! Come on now. Boy, I can't wait. I cannot wait till we start putting commentary up over there on that new channel. No, you hear me? I cannot wait. Ooh, honey. Say what, girl? I'll make you doggone swallow. Not you. I'll make you swallow all all them words. All them. I'm talking about the report, the mass report. And yeah, you're going to swallow that too. I mean, literally, people going to be looking at you like, honey, you've been lying ever since 2017, since the day you came out here. Period. So anyway, y'all, I told, I was like, yeah, I literally had to go through that with my daughter, right? But, so that's what it is. It's deflecting. It's deflecting because you don't want to talk about the situation. You're making up, is making up this grand lie, okay, that she think really sound good. You think, people, literally living in that bubble with you. You know what I'm saying? So you saying, her is saying, yeah, and I tried to sit down and I say, who now? Girl, what? So literally, if a person would tell like a small lie like that, something that you really don't have to lie about, what you think they'll lie about? What do you think they really would lie about? Something big, something serious. They would really try to lie. Like a person like that will have you up under the jail. A person like that, ooh, honey, they'll scream, they will sing like a canary. Don't you do nothing with them. Person like that, you can't trust with nothing. I promise you, you cannot trust with nothing. They'll get down there, they'll offer them a 2-piece, 48 hours on deck. They'll give them something to eat, and everybody know she greedy. Okay, they offer her dang on Frosty, Sunday. Okay, they ain't even got to spend that much money. She gonna get to talking. Period, point blank. I'm just saying. Offer that whole Slim Jim, and let's get it popping up in here. Y'all got the recorders ready. I can hear them now. 48 hours. Shout out the 48 hours. Okay. Period. So y'all know we really haven't broken into the commentary yet. But let me tell y'all. I did want to open it up and let y'all know that old girl is deflecting from the fight. Okay. The ambush, she deflected from that to the fact that she had 2 videos of mine removed, okay? And in reality, here go a bullet to go up under that. Brazzy getting up under your skin. Period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting up under your skin. It is what it is. Boom. So, I think if you missed last night's live, go back, honey, and listen to it. It would answer a lot of questions. It really be like, like for real. At one point, at some point in time, don't know if it's going to be today, this week, this month, next year, don't know. But at some point, literally, girl, ain't nobody gonna be listening. People, literally, that couch gonna be dented in so much. People gonna literally get tired of that. Like they got tired of the clanking. Okay? I'm just saying. Literally, they're gonna get tired of that. People sitting on their beds and stuff. They're gonna get tired of people sitting on their couches and stuff. What I meant to say, sitting on their couches, talking, telling a whole bunch of dang on lies, literally trying to convince people about other people. Talking about other people. I guarantee you the person who puts paws on her was way smaller. Clock it out. Yeah, I guarantee you. Okay? That honey was way smaller because they could breathe. Yeah, you want it? You want it? Come get it. Doot, 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 doot. Boop. I'm just saying. Ooh, honey, what? Honey, I'll pay big. What? I'm just saying, honey. What was that footage? What? Couldn't get to... Y'all... She was sitting over there talking about, in the same video I'm telling y'all about, talking about weapons. I said, oh, wow. Honey, she done went to promoting Johns to now she promoting weapons. I said, dang, just don't. Boy, that mouth be much. She don't think. She don't think about, talking about me. You struck me for community violations? What? When I'm talking about everything you talk about is a community violation, girl. You done promoted prostitution. You done promoted doggone pedophilia. You done promoted literal weapons. Okay, y'all remember she was stood her tail right in Galestone. I like weapons. Yeah, I said, dang. When I went live, I said, oh, she like weapons and she like pedos. I'm just saying, okay? So clock all that at YouTube. Clock all that at Team YouTube. I'm just saying. So literally, baby, you know how I told y'all? I said, no, I'm not supposed to roll over. Hey, no, I'm not about to roll over. What? I mean, I know your feet about size 13. You know what I'm saying, honey? No. And think you about to keep on, you finna defame my character like that, boo, and say, I'm a liar. I'm a liar. And I'm a lot of stuff, but a liar ain't one of them. Okay? A liar, a thief, it ain't one of them. Now, boom, I might let you, you're not finna just defame a character. So, literally, here's another thing, y'all. Here's another thing. Besides all that stuff that she doing, she literally digging the hole deeper for herself. Like literally, every time that I don't want to get. I ain't gonna. No. I ain't even gonna get too much away on that. But just know this: she ain't doing nothing but digging a hole deeper for herself. Okay, like what I think. I guarantee y'all, once the healing is in place, I guarantee y'all, the fire will be put out and she'll be talking about something else. I guarantee y'all, you will no longer hear, okay? Once the makeshift cast is gone, once the I done went down, y'all not gonna hear nothing else about strikes, okay? And like, girl, what? Thank you for the traction, though. Thank you for the traction. I mean, but you know what I'm saying? It has happened. YouTube do reverse situations. They do. They have the authority to reverse situations. You know what I'm saying? Especially when people come through like, no, she ain't violated no copyright at all. What? No. This person, she just mad. What? They literally, y'all, they have a paper trail. Y'all know this is her track. She got a track record of violations. So do y'all think, with everything that comes out of her mouth, they're literally going to see that you can either fight back or you can lay there. Okay? Fight back or lay there in anything. I don't care. Even if it's a doggone decision from the appeal. The appeal. If it's a decision from the disability people, you better appeal it. I'm telling you. I know. If it's a decision from the food stamp people, appeal it. I know. Okay? Y'all, literally, please. Okay? I literally had to work appeals. I literally had to sit in on appeals. I literally had to go back and type in the transcript, everything that happened, okay? Because the client might have been mine. So I'm just saying, like, my advice to you is appeal. I don't care what it is. Appeal it. Appeals always work out. I'm telling you, appeals always work, especially if you know what you're doing, okay? Now, what I have told y'all that she is reflecting, okay? She's reflecting from that fight. We talked about them 2 channels, talking about 1 channel. I think she made a mistake. I think maybe her train of thought, you know what I'm saying? Like literally. Because baby, you had 2 channels. You had 2 whole channels. Okay? That's another thing you cannot get over. You can fool these people, the newbies, but you cannot fool YouTube. They have the data. Even though the channels is removed, they still got it. It's called metadata. It's called metadata. They still have the proof where you had 2 channels removed. All that proof is there. All them videos is still there. Girl, what? You think they gone just because you deleted them or because they terminated the channel? No, they still there, honey. You don't watch the crime shows. I mean, you come on, girl. I'm not finna put her up on no games. Just know they still there. Okay? Just know they still there. Now, y'all, then I seen where y'all gonna be like, girl, no, she didn't. Y'all gonna be like, what? Well, she said, yeah, in the morning, she actually made a video, y'all, talking about, yeah, honey, y'all, what was it, the title? About, y'all, she was trying to insinuate she was going down to the Social Security office. Period. Let me just wrap it on up like that. She was trying to insinuate she was going to the Social Security office. But let me tell you, I got access. You ain't got no better access to me. The hell if people don't. All the people need is the doggone 1-800 numbers. Okay? All the people need is the other 1877 number, and I got both of them. One of them is for food stamp fraud, in the that state. Okay? And the other one is for Social Security disability insurance. That fraud, okay? Ain't no better access to have, y'all. If you live in a whole nother state, you still can put in a doggone a report of fraud. If you couldn't, the numbers wouldn't be there. I'm telling you. If you could not, the numbers wouldn't be there. And guess why it'll rock? Guess why it'll flow through? Huh? Because it actually goes to workers. It's workers. When I say departments or when somebody say departments, people work. They're called case workers, okay? We got a case of a suspected fraud. We have another case of, you know what they do? When they come in, they assign it to different workers. That's what they do, okay? Funny how she talked about all that mess about YouTube, but now they her best friend. Ain't that something? Now YouTube her best friend. Who? What? You know, come on, Chanel. Come, girl, come with it. Come with it. You think I ain't, what? You think I ain't let them know, huh? I thought, what? What? She done defamed y'all. You think they don't already know? Girl, please. It's there. It's there, y'all. You know, it's there. You know, YouTube is not going to single out. YouTube is a company. So they're not going to break the law or make it look like just because let me just say it like this. They're just not. They're not. They're going to follow the same steps that they would with anybody, right? Even though we know that you full of it. We know you're full of it, but we're gonna see what this person that you struck do. We're gonna see what they do. If they don't do nothing, we ain't got no choice but to leave it there. If they do something, then we'll reverse it. Period, point blank. Come on now. That's why I said, I mean, at any point, appeal, do your due diligence. That's just almost, you know, the channel that was terminated when she wasn't supposed to be uploading, huh? And literally it took me 2 months to come back and tell y'all. I mean, literally, it took me time because I wasn't focused on it. I mean, I wasn't focused on it. She a liar. Don't nobody care. I wasn't focused on it. But when I did, because y'all laid on me. When I did, focus on it, did the research on it, I said, y'all, I mean, I'm talking about it was literally after 2 months. I said, y'all know what happened? Y'all know why she's still uploading? Because she appealed it. Y'all, she appealed it. Period, point blank. She appealed it. And she won the appeal. And that's why I'm telling y'all today. Appeal. Period. And I mean, literally, it ain't nowhere around it. She won the appeal. It ain't no telling what she said in the appeal. She probably coat-rided, you know, and talking about how she was some kin to Bethany. But see, this is the thing, honey. This is the thing. You know, the variety channel, girl, you already know, honey, the variety channel is full. It's full of videos where she was talking about Bethany. It's full of videos where she was talking about Nate. It's full of videos, I mean, where she was doing all that wayward ass, okay? Wayward ass stuff. What? Who not finna doggone take excerpts, huh? Who not finna doggone send the full video? Who not finna fight, huh? Who not finna fight, honey? What? Child, please. Who not? Who not? I'm just saying because why you can dish it, but you can't take it. You can dish it, but you can't take it. So, yeah, I'm fighting back, boo. And boom, like I said last night, the final decision is not yours to make. I roll with the final decision. You know, am I going to say, oh, it don't matter to me? Yeah, oh, yeah, it matters because this is my platform. Of course it matters. It's like if it was any other thing I cared about. Yeah, it would matter. Okay, I'm not going to, no, it would matter to me. Okay. It would matter to me because I like my platform, okay? And I'm going to still be here delivering for my people. But at the same time, I'm going to still be over there delivering for my people too. Then I'm going to be over there delivering for my people too. You know what I'm saying? So if YouTube make their final decision and the decision came out against me, honey, I still got TikTok. I still got my podcast, okay? What else? Other way I could work, just all kind of ways. I'm not out here frauding the government. I'm not out here frauding food stamps. I'm not out here knocking people on the head, setting old people up to get raw. I ain't doing none of that. Okay? Point blank, period. You know, so I'm not worried about any of that, y'all. Now, let me tell y'all, before I move on, right? I want to let y'all know. She was like, yeah, I think I'm expecting company. I mean, what you gonna strike this to? You gonna strike this report? Because here come IMO. I mean, literally, in my opinion, with me being a woman and repping for the women that I rep for, that I hope that throw up the set for, okay, ain't nowhere in the hell, I'm in all caps, that I'm going to have one black eye, okay? It's about to close. It's all black and purple and blue. Then and I'm sliding around, got a whole cast. Nah, I ain't got time for no damn company. And you're not finna come sit up in my house and be looking at me and I'm looking like a fool. Ain't no fucking way. I'm expecting company. Even though we know, okay? We already know. She ain't had no doggone company. That wasn't nothing but a big fat lie. Period, point blank. Okay? Because at this point, ain't nobody checking for her. Ain't nobody messing with her. Ain't nobody doing nothing. So we just know, I mean, in my opinion, I think now after everything that we have talked about and that we have seen and that we have heard, I think every word that comes out of her mouth, it is mixed up with some type of lie / fabrication. period. Her word cannot be trusted. Her credibility cannot be trusted. You cannot trust anything that she says, okay? Anything, period, point blank. So, y'all, get your pen and pencils ready. Get your pen and pencils ready. Let me give y'all a couple of numbers. Right. Because revenge is sweet. Yeah, that's what you said. Revenge is sweet. Yeah, let me give y'all a couple of numbers. Yeah. Let me put this Jeopardy music on. Okay, y'all. So the first number, right? See how I get, girl? Boy, honey. See how I get? I'm just saying. The first number I want to give y'all is the number to the food stamp department. And this number, it is for the state. Well, y'all know the state. I don't even think I have to tell you the state. Just dial the number. It'll tell you where you calling. That number, it is a food stamp. It is to file a report of a suspected case of food stamp fraud. Y'all know the full y'all know where to go from it. Okay, y'all know exactly where to go from there. But Brazzy do like to do her due diligence. I like to inform. This is educational. I like to inform people that listen to me. Okay, and that's what I am going to do now. So I'm gonna give y'all a number. This number is 1-877-865-3432. That is the number to report a suspected case of food stamp fraud. Okay. The next number, y'all ready? The next number is 1-800-269-0271. Now that is the number. Let me repeat. The first number, food stamp fraud. Okay. 1-877-865-3432. That's the report food stamp fraud. 1-800-269-0271. This is to report suspected Social Security disability insurance fraud. How about that? A check fraud, because for some people might be like, I know that's right, Brazzy, because revenge is sweet. Boop. See how they go? I'm just saying. Excuse me, y'all. So, I said all of that because when you are literally out here and you have a voice and you trying to reach this audience, that audience, you trying to reach him, in that house over there. You don't know what go on in that house over there. She might be listening. You just never know. It's a lot of question marks on your voice. It's a lot of question marks. Some people for you, some people ain't. Some people sip your tea, some people don't. Some people like tea, some people don't. Most people, I like coffee. Okay, I ain't no big but I like coffee. So it's a lot of people that sip coffee. You know what I'm saying? That Brazzy is their cup of tea. It's some people who I'm not their cup of tea. Clearly, you know what I'm saying. And I'm not worried about that. They talked about Jesus. Period, point blank. He not everybody cup of tea. Clearly. Okay, so I gave you guys the numbers, and so she was, was saying y'all gonna come up short, cause I'm gonna tell you I got access. Ooh, I got first access, girl. Y'all, let me hit this coffee right quick before I go into telling y'all about the access, the access and what you gonna get. Hey, country girl. Country girl said she dried up, beat up, and broke up. Yeah, child, honey. I ain't even gonna front. I ain't even gonna front, honey. I'm not. I ain't gonna front. I don't front about nothing. I don't front about nothing. But child, y'all, I was listening to a commentary, honey. I was in stitches. Honey, I was in stitches, y'all. I was laughing so doggone hard. I said, will you look at this? Because, it is what it is. It is what it is. Period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? I was in stitches. laughing, okay? And y'all already know, honey, like I said, if I got something to say, I don't care if I'm in your bushes, your rose bush, or whatever. I ain't got nothing to hide. Not a thing. I'm coming up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody finna defame my character. Ain't nobody finna be confused about anything. If you want to be unconfused and you want some clarity, you want the truth, baby, here you go. Okay? Nah, it's this. Da. I'm going to break it down for you just like that because we're talking about me. And you know they can't duplicate. They cannot duplicate because I ain't got no twin. I ain't got no conjoined twin. Or no damn paternal or maternal and all that shit. It's me. You cannot duplicate me. Okay? So let me tell you. You know, like, it's kind of like y'all on some real. Somebody tried to for real. Somebody literally, y'all gonna get back into this commentary, but here go this. I had to say this, right? This little side note. Somebody literally tried to take it's something that's really like dear to me. It's something that may trigger me. You know, it's a topic of domestic violence. I went through domestic violence at a time in my life, and somebody tried to take that one time and spin the narrative on that, and literally tried to say, you know, like I was lying. I don't think there's a woman on this face of the earth that would lie about something like that. Like, literally, I don't think that. And I didn't speak on it. I brushed that, honey. I let that trickle down my back like sweat, like a bead of sweat. But then that same person, literally, you know, kind of like they was picking on an autistic child that couldn't talk. You know what I'm saying? All because of their feelings for the mother. You know, so, you know, you're going to have people who, you're just going to have it. Especially those who are stuck. Especially those who are stagnant. Especially those who know they don't have, they're not going anywhere. They know for a fact. They know. You can say this and that about yourself, but the truth remains. You know you're not moving. You know you're not going nowhere. You know everything that's been said is the truth. You know it. And so therefore some people, they don't have a no other reason except for they will try to attack like hyenas, like for real. But this is where thick skin come in. No, her don't got no thick skin. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. No, she don't. Yes, I done had backlash. You know what I'm saying? I done literally, like I'm telling y'all about I done had my pictures put up. I done had people say, oh, yes, honey, she did, she that, da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? They try to talk about when I said, girl, honey, domestic violence, tried to literally, only thing I had to come back and say, honey, you can't tell my story. You can't tell my story. You literally can't nobody tell my story and what the hell I'm passionate about and what might trigger me. Okay? But I wish your mother would now. I wish a man would now. Okay, I wish you would now. See, you know, I didn't know. And until you learn about that issue, until you learn about domestic violence, I promise you, it's a disease. It is a disease, okay? Now, it's not just for men or women do it too, okay? We talked about this the other day. Men are not going to come out and say they're getting beat up and beat down by their woman. They're just not. And there's reasons behind it. And we did talk about it. We're not going to go into it right now. But when a woman goes through that, those are the women that I literally, my message, that triggers something. I'm talking, when I talk, I'm talking to women that's done been through it. Especially when I literally deliver my podcast, y'all, I'm talking about issues over there that women done went through. Some women still going through. We're going to talk about it. That's why I formed that safe space. Okay, to talk about. If you don't want to hear your voice, I bet you it's somebody's voice that you gon' hear. Okay, it's somebody's voice that you gon' hear. You know, so it's all of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honey, like I'm telling y'all. So with this situation right here, I think I have nipped it in the bud. I think I done said, even with this, I done said all I need to say, okay? It's not shutting nothing down. It ain't stopping nothing. I am what I am. I am who I be. You know what it's not stopping a thing, okay? Like, I'm not paying nobody any attention. I'm not paying that no attention. Because a person can literally laugh and mock chronic pain, and then a person can laugh and mock domestic violence. If you can laugh like that, and then you can laugh and mock a child that can't talk, I'm just saying, what would you laugh and mock? What would you laugh and mock? And you got somebody saying, mama, my daddy, or whatever they say. That chick is playing herself every time she tries to boast and brag. It falls through. She only gets the bare minimum, no more, no less. Yeah, it's okay. Let her continue playing herself. Let her continue playing herself. I'm off of that. It is what it is, honey. It ain't nothing left now, but boom, keep on, keep on, keep on, honey. They gonna get tired. They gonna get tired of me. Okay. Period, point blank. She need views. She posting all these videos. She ain't making no money. Right. I'm just saying, let her continue. And then another thing, go ahead and continue. I mean, like I told her in the past. I done told her, girl, you riding a 1K train. Think big. Y'all know, think big. You riding a 1K train. Girl, we're not the same. We're not the same, boo. You riding a 1K train. Girl, I'm over here, doggone literally visioning being on I'm talking about a stage. I'm over here literally visioning holding a microphone, and like Sally Jesse Raphael. I'm visioning taking it back to then, letting people doggone talk, ask this question, ask that one. Girl, I got big dreams over here. Okay, you can't stop that, girl. We not the same. We not the same, boo. Period, y'all. So I just gave y'all the numbers for the fraud departments. Y'all, that was fraud on the food stamp. You'll see for what state, okay? What she think reporting people, everything gonna be peachy with her. She said she reporting everyone, including the folks in the comments. Boy, bye. It's Friday. Maybe she'll disappear for a few. Right. Child, don't nobody care. Girl, honey, keep on. Keep on, okay? Don't nobody care. All right? So yeah, it's food stamp fraud. Y'all will find out the state once you dial a number. Then we got Social Security disability insurance fraud. Yeah, and she said that we're gonna come up short. Anybody who calls gonna come up short. She guarantees that because she gonna tell them people. She gonna tell them up front. I got to run down there. I promise you, run down. Maybe I shouldn't even say nothing. Have you went yet? No, they ain't open. It's 8:52. Maybe I shouldn't even say that. I'm gonna come back, y'all. We're gonna do an update. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I ain't even gonna say not this morning. Nope. We're gonna give an update. Okay? We'll give an update. All right? She know good and well. And because I ain't gonna say nothing, guess what, y'all? She ain't going. I promise y'all. Like she said, she guarantee. I guarantee. She's waiting for me to drop the gem. She waiting. This is why she listens, y'all. This is why she listens. Right. This is why she listens to me. I'm not going to tell everybody the outcome. I'm gonna wait till she say she go. But she gonna be lying. She's not going down there, y'all. She's not. But those were the two numbers. Chanel, thank you, honey. Chanel said facts. Yeah. Well, she better ask about me. I get results. Can you talk without yelling? Honey, you got to be new. All you got to do is don't listen. Now you ain't got no choice. Shit, don't listen now for real. Just keep scrolling. That's all you can do. Because you can't comment. All you got to do is keep scrolling. Because no, I can't talk without yelling. Like what? Child, that's everybody know my voice, Carrie. I ain't no yelling. Dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum. And I need one of them things. I need one of them things them DJs be having. Where they can press a button and just make noise and stuff. I need one of them. I sure do. You should do a live with StreamYard. Hold your mic. Girl, I can't. StreamYard been tripping on me for the longest, honey. I said, ain't no damn way. I'm about to have a subscription with them, and I can't even. I'm having problems with the damn with the free version. Ain't no way. I don't know why it's been like that. I really don't. I really don't know why it's been like that. Okay, I really do not know why. I mean, and I'm thinking. I don't know why. I don't know why it's been like that. I'm thinking it's something else. But if Felicia, I know that's right. I mean, I really, really, really want to have an open panel. I really do. I really want to have a platform where I think that's gonna be my next move. I want to have a platform where I can engage a little bit more. I think I'm gonna start thinking about that. I don't want to go into that mood right now. Not right now, because I get quiet and start thinking and And normally when I think and wheels be turning and it's truthful and stuff, talk tequila and tell what smoke pork tails. Yeah, once I do, you know what I'm saying, wheels get to turning and stuff, you know, and I thank God for that, because it ain't always been like this. It ain't always been like this, so I thank you for that. But it really does get in your bed, country girl said. Yeah, Chanel said beyond YouTube. Yeah. But you know, I want YouTube to be right here. I will never forget. I will never forget about my journey with YouTube. I would never forget about that. You know, because it's a story that needs to be told. We got some small content creators right here with channels. For real, for real. You know, my journey with YouTube, it was nothing short of a testimony. Nothing short. Nothing short. It's a story that needs to be told. You know, everybody be going through stuff behind closed doors. You never would know. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's something that needs to be talked about. It's because who knows who might be who would resonate with that? Who knows who probably right now, when we do talk about it, who knows who going through the same thing right now? But I went through it. When we talk about that and we open that can of worms, dog, I went through it. I didn't get the start of me and my YouTube journey. But even though that was happening, God said, I got you. And look now, I'm just saying. I mean, y'all understand where I'm coming from. Like, you know, that's why, you know, a lot of, when I talk to y'all, I just do. You know, I'm to the age where I do. Because I give thanks for the smallest of things. Because you should. You should. I don't care, honey, if you're taking a dump. Ain't nothing. Hey, Queen, good morning. Happy Friday. It's the first of the month. Queen, I'm just saying, y'all, if you're taking a dump, give them 2 minutes. Just say, you know, God, I thank you. Even if it look bad, your situation look bad, still say thank you. Because, I mean, honey, when you was asleep, he might have worked something out. You don't know. You just never know. He's a mysterious God, and, you know, he's a jealous God also. Know that. He's a jealous God, you know, and his wrath, what? Don't make him mad. Don't make him mad. I'm telling you, don't make him mad. Y'all, you know, that's why I like to tell y'all. I like to share things with y'all that you might not hear nowhere else. And continue to upload and drop facts. Shit, everybody else does it right. I mean, you know, I for me, like I said, I'm not going to just abandon, you know, what I'm doing. I know some folks is like, damn, you got knocked the freak out. But on the real, she said she got proof she failed. Proof she failed? What? Honey, don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Girl, don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. I won't be talking about it. No. Because even if you got proof you failed, I mean, first thing, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. If she came back and she put the proof up that she failed, I'm going to tell y'all say, honey, who in the hell that damn big that they'll fall out of chair? You mean to tell, what kind of chair was that? That you fell out and your whole body got messed up. You'll be better off saying that you fell down the steps. A chair? I rest my case. No further questions, Your Honor. I rest my case right there. Period. I mean, I'm just saying. Anyway, y'all. So she said, yeah, because, you know, I got better access. Let me tell y'all what you're going to get when you run down to the Social Security Disability Insurance Office. Y'all know what you're going to get? A damn printout. And that printout going to tell you how much you get, your full name, which everybody already know. It's going to give you that information. Y'all, that's what she going to get. That's what she going to get. Reel it in, Brazzy. Reel it in. Reel it in. Reel it in, because you ain't everybody's cup of tea. Reel it in. You know some people listening, honey, but they're not listening with good intent. So reel it in and watch what you say. Period. So, boom, y'all. She was like, she gets better access. Okay? But let me tell y'all, the numbers that I gave y'all, it's like, it's great access. You know why it's great access? It's great access because it's giving you the option. They have prompts. 1, 2, press 2, press 1, press 3. They got different prompts for you to press, you know, if you want to file different kind of claims and this, that, and the third. And most claims, yeah, they be right there. They get assigned to a worker within a certain amount of time. They're assigned to somebody. They got a certain amount of time to literally start putting in information and start working on that claim. Okay, so boom, it's nothing. Trust me. Okay, it'll even tell you. I mean, it'll even tell you how many days they're gonna do, business days it takes. Okay. Queen says, shh. I am. Trust me, y'all know, honey. I got my notes. So, honey, I done skipped over some things. What? I'm not finna. No. We'll come back to that. Okay? We'll come back to that. We'll come back. So, yeah, y'all. She say, cause I want y'all to know I got access. I'm running down there and I'm gonna tell them people this and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell them people that. And plus, I got a job. Y'all do know that ain't my only income. That ain't my own. YouTube ain't my own income. I was like, what? Wait a minute. We talking about YouTube now? I thought we was talking about the Social Security place that you're going to get up and go to. Because you can't get up and go to the YouTube office. You don't know where that's at. Okay? And that rocket will never make it. Okay? It's not a literal rocket. That's like a rocket. Okay? Like that's on a damn hazard out here on the street. Like, period. I mean, so what is, you said, that's not my only income. This is that third. But job. I thought I heard a thief say job. I thought I heard a brokey say job. I thought I heard somebody who literally sell a butt say job. Huh? If that's the case, why you selling your butt? If that's the case, why was you out there walking on a hoe stroll? Can you tell us that? Can you tell people why you was walking on the whole stroll? Because, no, you didn't want to be like the rest of the normal society. No, you didn't want to work for it. You'd rather go for the easy money. And that's why it was so easy for me to break it down and tell everybody the truth. When she tried to tell everybody about old stepdaddy and old mama got this and we wore labels. Tell her mama didn't we, girl? Boop. I'm just saying. That's what makes me the creme de la creme. I know some of y'all hate it. I know some of y'all can't stand when I say that. But I wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be me if I ain't rubbing it. I mean, honey. Brett's so stupid. Some of y'all probably like, ooh, Brett's petty. Like, what? Child. Y'all, I got invited to this thing. Look, I'm trying to go with the trail ride. Okay, I'm trying to go with that thing. I'm getting me some cowboy boots. I'm gonna buy me a cowboy hat, and my mom before she passed, and my dad still got them. These cowboy boots. She only wore them like 3 times. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can get them. Yeah, because if I can, oh yeah, I'm wearing them. And my daughter was like, Mom, I don't like them because why they so pointy? I said, I don't know. I don't know. Girl, I don't know. But who not gonna wear them? I'm trying to go in that thing because it is down south. And down south they got like a lot of land and stuff. And they do they be sponsoring it. They really do. Like a lot of people be live out there on YouTube, honey. Who not go? Well, I want to go. Put it like that. Okay, I want to go. I really do want to go, but I ain't right now. I'm just not fooling with the person who I got invited by. So I don't know, but I thought I'd throw that out there to y'all because I was trying to go with that. I need a fan, a hat, and some boots. I already know where to go get the outfit. A fan, a hat, and some boots. I'm trying to go, yep. Because I bet you, honey, them women probably going to be looking like, what? Who she think she is? I mean, yeah. I'm going to make you turn your nose up. What? I mean, it's just natural. What happened to Mama ex-husband who's supposed to account? You tell me. Because one day, honey, the child. No. Anyway, y'all. Let me tell y'all. Let me just give y'all a little bit of education. Reasons that a check might be cut off or suspended. I'm so petty. Y'all know this information, like literally, I could roll it off the top of my head. Y'all know this is the field of work that I literally went to school for. Okay? Worked Okay? Queen said, oh, yeah, it was just a storyline. Basically, basically just to have people, clicking on something, to talk about, like literally. But yeah, reasons why a check might be cut off or suspended. Number one reason, change in income. Change in income. Now, when you're making too much money, that's a change in income. Some people report it, some people don't. Some people don't report it because it'll affect this or it'll affect that. Okay? It's no secret. It's no secret. It's no secret. But I'm gonna just put y'all up on a little game here. Okay? That thing they call social security number, it follows you. I don't care what type of check you getting. Okay? Your worker can put your number in and she can look at your quarters. You worked for where? You worked here. You worked there. Boom. Her ain't reported nan penny from YouTube. I promise y'all. And that's why y'all got the numbers. She ain't reported nan penny. Because if that was the case, she would not have been able to make those videos with rocks eating all that seafood. Food stamp workers, Medicaid workers, the disability, well, that's the same worker. That's the same worker, except for the food stamps. Yeah, the disability, the adult disability, yeah, the family disability, pregnant women disability. It's all you have. It's under the same case. You got one caseworker for all of those options that I just told y'all about. Okay, and literally, all she got to do, or he, is put your social security number in, and they know where you worked and how much you made that quarter, this quarter, that. They know everything, okay? Period, point blank. So you talking about she over there bragging, she over there boasting, she over there cackling, she over there doggone mocking, striking my channel. Okay. You want to play hardball? Okay. Because you said it. Revenge is sweet. You better go and delete that one. Revenge is sweet. That's called revenge. It's called retaliation. The word revenge is like saying, oh, yeah, I'm going to get you. What you going to get me back for? Huh? What would you get me back for? Why would revenge be so sweet, y'all? Do y'all see how she putting her foot in her mouth? Revenge is sweet. Revenge is equivalent to retaliation. I think it was yesterday I just told y'all about retaliation and whistleblowers. I just told y'all about the law. A whistleblower can turn around and sue their supervisor or the company because under the guise with their attorney of retaliation. We just heard her say on a video, and I quote, revenge is sweet. And it is. Revenge is very sweet, baby. I'm going to literally agree with her on that. Because it's going to be real sweet. Like I told her last night. Yeah, I'm going to call. Because it's not like I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, she is frauding. She did get the PPP loan. She told them people she had a whole realtor business, and she didn't. I mean, her name is on the database. It ain't like I'm lying. I ain't trying to get revenge. I'm literally helping them out. Point blank period. The same way that her helped YouTube out by filing a false claim against 2 of my videos and issuing a copyright strike against my channel. So boom. So now Brazzy is out here playing hardball. I'm out here playing pity pat, girl. You child, what you putting up? What you betting? Huh? I'm out here whole live playing tennis with her. Okay? And I told y'all I'm an old small body chick. Okay? So you already know. What? I'm playing hardball, baby. I'm playing hardball. So come with it. Okay? Now, when you make too much money, when your bank balance increases, ooh, woo, yes, Tim, revenge is mine, saith the Lord. Hey, I'm going to say Eve, because sometimes the Y is silent. I'm going to say Eve Van Acker. I hope I got that right. Tim Skelton said thumbs up. Okay, revenge is mine. But y'all check this out. Here goes some more truths for y'all. Okay, here goes some more truths for y'all. When you making too much money. Baby girl, I got it right. Eve, I got it right. Braz, go Brazzy. Go Brazzy. Go Brazzy. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I'm telling you. What? Y'all see I come through? Shoot, it's Friday. Honey, it's the first of the month. Go catch them checks and come on. Because it's the first of the month. What? I'm just saying, honey, YouTube don't want to let us play music. Well, we play our own music then. I beatbox or somebody. Hey, we'll do it like that. Okay? I'm just saying. Because YouTube, y'all need to stop. Some things y'all need to stop. Let us have fun over here too. Okay, all y'all people gonna be done went strolling to TikTok after a while. I'm trying to stay right here. But y'all, okay, that was just a little facetiousness, okay? Me acting a little silly. Boop, me acting a little silly, because honey, she thinks she got me in a chokehold. Filing false claims and all that. Like, what? You literally, Tim said boom tap, boom, boom. She's literally, y'all, filing false claims. The 2 videos, she had removed, didn't have no audio, no doggone, didn't have a voice, didn't have a picture, didn't have nothing. That's a false claim, boo. That's a false claim. Out of all of, that's a false claim. Point blank, bottom line. They're gonna doggone, literally, if she don't sit her tail down, I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm gonna tell y'all what God love. If she don't sit her tail down, yeah, fix that. Well, you done put in a false claim, girl. You might be jeopardizing your own channel. So if I was you, I'd go fix that. If I got to say it. She'll swear it down, y'all. She said I'm so scared, right? She said I'm so scared. I'm thousands of miles away, but I'm scared. She said I am scared. I done did the switch up. By me opening up my own podcast on Spotify, I'm doing the switch up. She said I'm doing the switch up, y'all. Can y'all hear that? Brazzy doing the switch up. Brazzy is doing the switch up because Brazzy is scared. Say what? What comes around goes around. You better say it, Tim. You better say it. And say it loud for the people in the back. Okay? Sometimes, honey, that hole that you digging for me, baby, you going to end up and you going to slip on it. That banana peel you laid down for me, baby, you going to slip on it. Point blank, period. Because the vengeance, okay? The Lord says he will fight your battles. You ain't got to do nothing. She didn't see that coming. Girl, I wasn't looking. Only thing I'm doing is being me. I wasn't looking for anything coming. What I was damn doing is letting people see where I'm popping them lies. Y'all, come on in. Pull up a seat. Take a chair. Come on. Let's there. Okay? That's what I'm doing. My message. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing what I do. Facts. But she be over there too high to realize that, right? Actions are louder than words, Tim said. Y'all see how Tim done dropped out the bushes on them. Okay? Y'all see how Tim done dropped out the bushes speaking facts. Same way I do. Period, y'all. Let me get back into this message, okay? Now, y'all, I just told y'all that reasons that a check can be cut off and suspended is the change in income when you're making too much money. Like when your bank balance it increases. Yeah. Ooh, Tim, okay? I'm just saying. Now, for disability, y'all, you know that old SSDI, Social Security, Disability Insurance. Y'all know for disability checks, earning over a certain limit will cause your check to be cut off. Period. It was earning over a certain limit. And that's why YouTube, the income she making on the 21st of the month, that's why YouTube, y'all, that's why YouTube have not been doggone reported. Period, point blank. She ain't reported that, y'all. What? Girl, honey, what? Brazzy be coming through. Brazzy come through. No, I'm not coming through with, you be. No, I ain't coming through with that. I'm coming through, honey, with the facts. People can use them numbers that I just dropped. People can damn use the stuff that I be talking about. Okay? It's literally works in somebody's life. Period, point blank. Y'all, that earning over a certain limit. Then we just hear her on that video right here on this very channel, her very channel that's active right now. Then we just hear her say, yeah, I did good this month. Ooh. Then we hear her brag about that. Boom. Period. Don't we know her full name? Don't people know? Period. I'm just saying. Okay, because a lot of people think that getting over on the government, getting over on the IRS, they think, those are good moves, but they're literally just thinking for the present. They're not thinking futuristically. They're not thinking about the consequences. And baby, you should have thought about the consequences when you and your cousin, or your mechanic that you have fixing your car. You should have thought about the consequences. What did you think? That Bradsy, I don't care, girl, what? If I was out here doggone 20 years, you thought, and I literally wiped this doggone doodle off of my boots before, you think I'm just gonna let it go? Like not saying nothing? Okay? I'm just saying, snitching on oneself is special indeed. Eve said. Okay, I mean, you know what? It surely is special. Yeah, because her point, her intention was just to convince. Okay, was to convince and make people to believe those lies. But at the same time, she snitching on herself. She incriminating herself. Let's say it how it's supposed to be said, y'all. She is incriminating herself. Literally, she done said I this and I that. That's all she doing. Period, point blank. And then you talk about me, so here I come. I got to have facts, just like I do when I run my channel. If I'm gonna run something down to y'all, I have pictures, I have screenshots. I don't care what I might have. And so boom, now I got to literally get up I got the Vaseline down. I got to spread on all this grease and stuff. I got to tighten up. I mean, hey, boom. So here I come. I'm coming with it. And ain't no stopping me now. It's going up. And it's stuck. Ain't no stopping me now. It's going up. Hey, and it's stuck. I'm just saying. Oh, that did rhyme, didn't it? Okay. See, you got to think a little bit. I'm just saying. But, yeah, y'all. Earning over a certain limit. Okay? That's factual. Ooh, that is so factual. I think, when it literally, girl, yeah, I'm talking about you. You right up in here listening. Earning over a certain limit. And you get, I ain't even gonna break it down, y'all. I ain't gonna, I got to do what Queen said. I got to shh. Don't say too much. Just know that earning over a certain limit, that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Earning over a certain limit and you get a check. You get food stamps. Oh, what? So what? And you got $20,000? Huh? I can see that worker now. Ooh, don't need it, boo. Don't need it. I don't need permission to speak. And ain't nobody gave your ass permission to be in here. So bye. This ain't for the fucking lames. This China ain't for lames. This is not for lames. Get your ass up out of here. Boop. Period. That was number 2, y'all. That was the number 2 boot. Okay? I only had to boot about 2 people. Period. You see how that go? Hey, Brim. I'm just saying. The fuck right? Get your ass up out of here. Okay? Brim, thank you for coming through, sweetheart. Brim, y'all know Brim gonna handle the weirdos, okay? From now on out. What Eve say? Cause he was cool. What'd he say? I ain't read that. Let me see. No, undo him. Yeah, Brim, I appreciate it, but let Eve back in here. Undo him. Don't time like you timed him out for 86,000 seconds. No, that's for the whole entire life. You can bring him right on back because he didn't say nothing but monopoly rules. Go to jail, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Period. And that was the truth all day long. That was the truth all day long. He knew exactly, he, she, whoever, Eve Van Acker was, knew exactly what we talking about. I was dropping facts, period, point blank. Untime him. Bring him right on back up in here. And from now on, Brim, don't let nobody go. Because I think you came in on the end of that and you don't understand who that person was and what that person was saying. Okay, so the message that Brim timed out, y'all, is now pinned. I pinned the message that Brim timed out. Yeah, so from now on, y'all heard it, Brim would not be removing anybody. Okay, would not be removing especially messages that really just said go to jail. I don't know if Brim thought he was talking about me. I don't know. Okay. But no, he wasn't. I think Brim, you moved too fast on that one. I think you moved too fast on that one. You know what I'm saying? I usually let me see something. Okay, so we back. So he said 86K. He was timed out, and I pinned it. So I don't know if he's still timed out or not. But anyway, I appreciate you, Eve, for coming up in here. I want to go ahead and give you a special shout out to Eve and Anchor. Thought he was talking shit to you. I'm not going for that shit, but I apologize, old boy. Yeah, no, he wasn't. That's why I'm making this. If you can hear me, Eve, I appreciate you dropping in here. I appreciate you literally giving some insight on what you think. Okay, dropping your comments in here. I appreciate that. And I also want to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe, support the channel and the movement, okay? Because you know exactly what we're talking about. Thank you so very much. Now, Brimside did apologize. He said it was his fault. Brimside is my moderator, okay? And he thought that you was talking junk. Brimside just kind of jumped the gun a little bit. He came in on the tail end and did not know. So I am apologizing on behalf of him. He timed you out for 86K seconds, and that, to me, that sounds like a long time. I don't know, but your comment, okay, that said go to jail, do not pass, do not collect $200, I pinned it because that's exactly in direct correlation to what we talking about. Okay, so boom, we're gonna move right along, y'all. Now I let y'all know that for checks to be cut off or suspended, you have to have a change in income, making too much money, your bank balance increases. For disability, you earning over a certain limit. Okay, that's a big one. Okay, and it all boils down to the reports that you telling people. Okay, point blank period. It all boils down to that. To what you tell them. You tell, oh, I ain't making but this, and especially for food stamps, a lot of people like to claim that they ain't living here, they ain't living there, or they cook their own meals, this and that. Y'all know how it goes. I mean, but period. I'm being honest. Okay, so I'm thinking that that's what her did. Okay, period. But I do know for a fact. But to come back and literally reply to it, literally make a whole entire video saying that I'm going down there and I'm gonna tell them what it is, girl. They're not going to just go off of that. They're not just gonna go off of that. And I promise y'all, like I said, we're gonna come back and we're gonna actually talk about that. Okay, I'm gonna leave that right there. Another reason that checks might be cut off or suspended, y'all, is for or trigger. It might trigger a great suspension. Is when people miss their certification dates or their recertification dates, failure to update information. They might ignore a request for information, and caseworkers, we love that. I mean, I'm just saying, they love that. A caseworker loves when they ignore requests and don't call back, because those letters are generated. They auto-generated and they sent to you. Literally. They're not typed up. They're just auto-generated, okay? And if they have not received any information, if they have not received something, honey, it just go scan it on in, and they put it up under your case, period, point blank. Y'all see how Brad be teaching y'all, like literally. Honey, we over here having a whole doggone training class, period. People going to school, honey, to get their degree. Baby, I'm over here teaching, honey, this how it's gonna go when you get that first job. Let me tell you, when you literally do your internship and turn around and you apply for that job, 9 times out of 10 you'll probably get it. This is how it's go. We over here having a whole training session, period, educational session, okay, period. No, because all the time, this early in the morning, all the time, ain't nobody literally come out. Hey, Get a Brazzy. All the time, everybody ain't with no, yeah. Look, oh, they look at, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Everybody ain't with that all the time, okay? All the time. Later on, I might be in that mood, okay? But, it's early. I'm drinking my coffee, this, that. I ain't in that mood right now, okay? Like, period. She not in that mood all the time, okay? Boom. But she is in the mood to lie all the time. Okay, another reason, y'all, is fraud. Using somebody else's benefits, somebody else's doggone social security number, somebody else's social security number, basically. Okay, that's a big one. That's fraud all day long. Okay, lying on the application, that's fraud all day long, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, this is a word that, especially in case working, when you in that field, this is a word they love to use. Double dipping. Let me give y'all an example. Y'all know what double dipping means? Double dipping. Oh, she double dipping. Oh, for real? Okay. I'll look up. Period. Now, this is just an example. This is a scenario. I'm just say I'm that worker, and I'm having a oh, that's nice. And I'm having a oh, that's nice. That look just like the one they had. Y'all. Oh, that look just like the act they had. But I'm a caseworker. I knew it was hot because it's two sheriffs coming from down there. It be hot as hell down there. But anyway, y'all. They say double dipping. The example, the scenario is if I was like a worker and I'm just having a conversation with somebody, right? Oh, hey Marva. Oh, for real, she double dipping. What? Say, you lying, girl. Okay. I'll look up. Now, I'm the worker. So I get back to work. I put in the social. I see where she done got the whole PPP loan. She getting food stamps. What? Now, but she also get a disability check. Boom. Off the top of my head, I'ma know. She double dipping. I mean, period. I got to generate this letter. It's going to be generated, okay? Because we need to have a conversation. I'm your worker. You're frauding. I got to protect my job. Like, literally. That's why them numbers that I just gave y'all is in place, in effect, okay? It's everything, y'all, everything comes together. It's kind of like the Copyright Act. That's why that's in place. It's in place to protect people. The fucking double dipping. You know what I'm saying? The ways that you have to follow rules. Everybody got rules. I'm sorry. You want to live in the society, in the normal world, you got to follow rules. You can't be getting no PPP loans. You can't be getting food stamps. In order to get food stamps, you got to doggone tell the truth on your app. You got to report your income. Okay, you got to report with your check stubs. Period. Point blank. If not, do like some people do. Just go to work. Don't get no kind of government aid. Okay, be a YouTuber. Just do that. Period. Point blank. That's it. Something got to give. Something got to give. Like you said, I'm going down. I'm the end zone. You are too. If I'm the end zone, baby, you know how you said a couple months ago when you was with she said that when she was with Rocks. If I go down. Remember that? Now I'm saying it. Now it's done turned back on her. If I go down, if that strikes keep staying on my channel, she about to go down too. Period. Point blank. Then you can, literally, you can get your check. Mm-hmm. I mean, they gonna suspend it. I'm just saying, but something gonna give. Something is gonna give. You think you gonna get to continuously make fraudulent? You gonna strikes against people's channels? No. You think you're gonna continuously get to sit up bragging or making those false accusations against somebody's channel? No. You think you're going to continuously get to violate the community guidelines? No. It's not going down like that. It ain't going down like that, baby. It's finna get real in the field. So, Brazzy calling you out to the field, baby. Get in the field. I'm ready. Get in the field. Period. Point blank. Y'all. So now, let me go on. Let's see. So, the PPP loan, that literally constitutes for double dipping. not following up with the the monies that she get, that's double dipping. Okay. Now, of course, when they if you have like outstanding warrants, that's a reason that checks could get suspended, investigation started, over that. Investigation can, be started for fraudulent activity. And of course, death, death is one, they threw death in there, okay? Period. They threw death in there, but that's self-explanatory in itself. We don't even have to go there. But another reason, y'all, that a check can literally be suspended is because the system might detect a fake social security number. And I know a lot of y'all didn't even notice that. A lot of y'all didn't know that. But, that's another reason, okay? And it's self-explanatory too. So we don't have to go into, like, explaining why based on that. Y'all not crazy. Okay. But what will happen, what's going to happen after that, those, after they get notice of that, or when those reports is in place, or when they get claims of that, they have to investigate. They have to investigate those claims. And then after it's literally passed to a worker, they have a certain time limit in which to start or be done start the processing of that claim, okay? Point blank, period. So a notice is generated. A notice is sent out to the address that's on file. Literally, that's on file. But that's something else that people can literally, that's something else. I mean, if it's a fraud, they check into all of that. They check into the social security number, okay, to see if that passed the check. They check in to see if the address passed the check, if this person really lives there. They digging into your finances to see if you really are fraud in the government. I mean, period. You know what I'm saying? They checking with the IRS. I mean, and the IRS is who actually started the PPP loan, okay? The IRS, they're tuned. They're connected with that loan. The PPP loan that was created for small businesses that was affected by the COVID, that pandemic that we went through, that the United States of America went through, and a lot of people, they literally frauded the government. Yeah, I'm talking about that one. Yeah, you remember that one? That one that you said that you had the real estate business down there in Florida? Oh, yeah, that one. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, boom. Good luck. No, I think you need to look, not me. I'm not on government assistance. I'm not out here doing anything, okay? I literally did what you're supposed to do. I processed what you're supposed to do, period. That's how I'm able to sit here and tell the people what's going on, period. That's why I'm able to sit here and tell people all the steps. I'm able to sit here and give people the timeline. I'm able to sit here and educate people about your fraudulent community strike against my channel. And I must say it again. And I must say it again, baby. I'm calling you to the field. You striking fraudulently. You striking. You falsifying claims. But I'm not. Everything that I have said in this here live is nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm going to open my thing up. I'm going to open my studio up. And if them strikes is still there, I'm going to give it the weekend. I might even give it Monday. But I bet you they better be taken down, retracted, or whatever. I'm just saying, okay? So, I let y'all know about the notice that you're going to get, and how she was saying good luck, and literally I ain't even got to tell a story about the good luck. I mean, that's self-explanatory in itself, because y'all know, hey, how they say, I'm the creme de la creme. I'm the creme de la creme, okay? But everything that I talked about, the sitting on the chair, the bruised body, if you was in a car wreck would cause those type of injuries, on your body, on your eye, sometimes it's head, sometimes they're even fatal, God forbid. It's even fatal. And shout out to all of the families, that's been in that situation, that might have lost a loved one. A loved one went through that. I want to say rest in peace. And, shout out to everybody that went through that. But an ambush, absolutely. An ambush is going to cause those type of injuries too. Whether you are, you jumped, when you get in a fight, you pushed down, you drew, whatever the case, okay? She mentioned the knife. She couldn't get to it. Okay, she got caught slipping. Period, point blank. She was doing too much. So the message that I'm literally sending y'all, besides the message of the fraud, besides the literally true intentions, the message that I'm sending is this. In her voice, I'm deflecting. I'm deflecting. I'm deflecting for love. I'm deflecting for attention. And I take it any way I can get it, y'all. Positive, negative, y'all know. Because I'm a narcissist and I suffer with NPD. Narcissistic personality disorder. Girl, let's get into it. I'm telling y'all, because she is a narcissist. And me, I'm telling y'all this, that revenge is sweet. And I'm going to get on up out of here, good people. I'm going to get on up out of here. I want to thank everybody, each and every last one of y'all, for coming through, for stepping foot up in the zone, okay? Coming out the bushes, dropping y'all's comment, giving some insight on the commentary. I want to thank all of y'all. Big shout outs, okay, to my new people, honey, that came through, to my moderator that came through, to everybody. Shout out to myself. Shout out to myself for being so real. Y'all want to thank me. In my Snoop Dogg voice. I want to thank me. I want to thank me, for all the trials and tribulations that I done went through. I want to thank me for keeping it real. I want to thank me. I want to thank me. Now, if y'all tired of seeing content creators lie, be dancing around the stage and stuff, sitting on couches, talking about people's clothes, people's shoes, ain't really doggone teaching you nothing, come on to the zone. Come on to the zone, okay? I'm talking about the friend zone, baby, okay? AKA is now, honey, she done renamed. I'm the end zone. But either way you say it, either way you coin it, come on over. If y'all tired of all that, come and get down with the zone. And also make sure that you subscribe to the backup channel, baby. Subscribe to the backup channel because it's about to go down. I told y'all a long time ago it was cold then. I told y'all it's going to get greater later. And later has came. I told y'all when it was cold, I said y'all get ready now. So you ain't got to worry about getting ready then. I keep telling y'all that second channel is literally for y'all. It's my way of showing appreciation. Everything that goes down over there, y'all is not going to regret joining the friend zone. Y'all are not going to regret showing up, because I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up and I'm going to show out. Guess what? Because God is my co-pilot. So that means he going to show up and he going to show out with me. Okay? I also want to mention my podcast, y'all. Now, y'all know the podcast literally is for women, okay? Real women who's going through real life. We talk about real stories and real issues over there. It is a podcast that's dedicated to women. It is called the Round Table Podcast. I'm now streaming on Spotify. You can catch me there. If you have not caught me over here, okay, you can also catch me over there. Now, yesterday, I have the podcast is new. I'm now there. I had my very first episode up over there, okay? We just did an episode. I have to go back and I have to add that because it is hard work, y'all. It's hard work when you literally got an online presence and you have a lot of different platforms, until they get like to where you want it to be. It's hard work. It's hard work like managing them and still managing your life as well. Okay, so I want to thank all of y'all for just like holding on, bearing with me through all of this and just taking this journey with me. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Okay, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Just know, y'all, just know I appreciate it. And boom, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all, enjoy your weekend, be safe. Okay, send all y'all I'm gonna send all of y'all kisses. I love you, beautiful people. Y'all stay safe until the next time. It's your girl Kim, aka the Brazilian Beauty, and you have entered the friend zone. Subscribe, y'all, like, comment, and share. Bye, y'all.